What is up guys, 4720p here, welcome you back to another FIFA 14 player rating predictions, and on Showcase today lads, I've got a full transfer side, so all the players that have been transferred during the summer are in this team. I think most of them are from the Barclays Premier League, except one which is from the Untitled Chapter. It took me ages to put all these clips together, so if you do leave a like, it's ever so much appreciated, but we're going to get straight into this one. So starting off with the first position is the goalkeeper. It is Simon Minyul. He used to play for Sunderland, now plays for Liverpool. Absolutely incredible season this guy had. Kept out like 11 clean sheets or so no wonder why he's actually been spotted. But discard that. That's an achievement in its own right. I mean, being Sunderland, the team that they are, they invite pressure on them, and I think single-handedly this guy stepped up to the plate. Incredible reflex saves, and in between the sticks, he's very, very fast. So I've decided to upgrade his diving, reflex saves, and also speed. His handling, I don't think is too great. I mean, I've seen him a couple of times, so I wouldn't really upgrade that. Maybe EA might up it by 1 or 2. His kicking and diving, I've decided to increase by 1, and overall rating is the 80 from the 76, which his performance actually warrants that. So moving over to the right back position, we've actually got Simpson in today's lineup. Used to play for Newcastle, but now has been transferred to Queen's Park Rangers. Unfortunately, they got relegated, so you won't be seeing them in the Premier League. Come FIFA 14, they will be Empower Champ team. I mean, I've actually downgraded him to a 74 overall rating. I don't think this is going to happen, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I've just showed you this idea because I think it gives us a little bit more creativity as to what teams we can actually create. And I think if they do decide to downgrade him to a 74, it just means that it'll just be so overpowered. And look at that card, it just looks absolutely insane. I think he'll keep most of his stats. I mean, I've actually downgraded his shot to the 38. I mean, he's awful at shooting. Every single time he took a shot on for Newcastle, he would do it from like 40-45 yards down. It always would go over the bar, so I've downgraded that. His dribbling, I don't think he was that great on the ball, so I decided to downgrade that by 1. All his other stats I've kept the same. If they don't decide to actually downgrade him to a 74 silver, I think he'd be around about the same rating, 76 to about 75. But if they do, oh my god, I do love my silver English side, so hopefully, fingers crossed, they will. So moving over to the right centre-back position, we've actually got Kolo Tour. He used to play for Man City, but now has been transferred to Liverpool, which in my opinion, I think is a pretty good signing for them. Unfortunately, I can't actually say anything about his season because he was injured for most of it. He was subbed on like 5 times or so. He didn't really make much of an impact when he was. I think his injury was still lingering about sort of thing. So yeah, I've actually decided to keep his FIFA 14 card exactly the same as FIFA 13. I don't think he deserves a downgrade nor an upgrade, but he wouldn't get one anyway. But I mean, I don't think he deserves a downgrade. Nemanja Vidic, when he was injured, he didn't get a downgrade, so why should Kolo Toure? He didn't have the chance to show his ability on the pitch, so keep him the same for FIFA 14. I think that's exactly what EA will do. So moving over to the left centre-back position, we've actually got Diakite. He used to play for Lazio, but now has been transferred to Sunderland. A very good signing in my opinion. I went to actually check this guy's highlights and the way he was playing for the season, so I could actually determine what rating I would give him. For some reason, this guy was suspended for most of the games. God knows what he's done. I think he played 1 game and that's it. So likewise with Kolo Toure, he wasn't there to show his performance. I've decided to keep him exactly the same. Let me know in the comment section below what he's done or what he didn't do. I don't know what went on in Lazio, but no wonder why he's been transferred. And yeah, good signing for Sunderland. Got very nice overall stats anyway. And come FIFA 14, I think he's going to be ever so overpowered. So yeah, congratulations, another overpowered BPL player like we need any more. Anyway, moving over to the left-back position. And we've actually got Danny Rose in today's lineup. He was playing for Sunderland on loan from Spurs, so I'm going to class that as a transfer. Let me off with that one, lads. And I saw him a couple of times playing, and he's actually very, very quick in real life. I decided to upgrade his overall to the 72. Maybe EA might deem that that's a 73, 74. We'll see, but I think he will still keep to the silver card. I upgraded his pace by the 2. His dribbling, as he was a left mid, he'd take a few of those stats into FIFA 14, but I think he was playing the majority of the season as a left back, so he still will be kept in that position. He's a very nice player actually, and I saw a few articles saying that you guys expect too much of me, and that actually was from Danny Rose. I think give him time and he will actually become a very nice player, and especially for Spurs, I think he will actually stay there. I mean, his defence I've increased, and he's actually, I think he's about 5'8" or so, and I've saw him a couple of times, and he outjumped some really tall defenders. And I'll tell you what, lads, I think his jumping will be changing in FIFA 14, so definitely keep an eye on him. I think he'd be a very nice overpowered player. So moving over to the right mid position, and we've actually got Delfo. He was playing for Barcelona B, but now has been transferred to Everton. Oh my god, lads, keep an eye on this player. He's absolutely insane, a really good youngster, and he's a real bright spark for the future. I've actually increased his overall rating to the 74. I hope they do this. EA, if they increase him to a gold like a 77 or 78, which is wasted, if they keep him to the silver, he'd be worth a ton, probably around about 350 to 400,000 coins. I mean, his pace, he's lightning quick in real life. I saw a couple of clips of of him, like a little montage of his previous season. And I tell you what, lads, I could have even given the 93 to 94, but I kept it to the 92. His shot increased to the 67, which his performance warranted that. He's very, very good at crossing as well, but decided to just increase that to the 59. His dribbling may even increase by slightly more, but I didn't want to push it too high to make him a gold. So 84 looks about right. Defense, I think I've increased by 1 due to the fact that here have a few positioning stats, and that will take into effect. His defense will go up, and his heading, he's very, very small and didn't really score or win any headers that I actually saw, so I decided to keep that the same. But let me know if you've actually seen and heard of this player. I think he's going to be an absolutely incredible player for Everton. But moving over to the centre mid position, and we've actually got Paulinho. I think he was playing for Cothrinians or something in Liga do Brazil, but he's now been transferred to Spurs, and what a signing that is. He's an incredible player for the future. He's got some really nice overall stats on his FIFA 13 card, and he had a really nice consistent season. He had a few informs as well. 80 pace, I decided to keep the same, but I've upped his overall stat to the 81. I think his position will be CDM. They keep him as that. His shot, he did score quite a few goals, so I decided to increase that to the 78. His passing in real life, he's very, very solid on the ball, and he looks really comfortable. He stands at height at 6 foot, I think. So yeah, definitely increase his passing and his dribbling. Very nice player to have in the middle of the park. And his defense, he's very much an all-rounded player. He can go forward and score goals, but he can actually do the defensive duty, and he will be one to watch in the Premier League. I don't think he'd be that expensive due to the fact that he only be like an 81, 82 goal, but definitely I think he'd be receiving a couple of informs come FIFA 14. So moving over to the left centre mid position, we've actually got Victor Wanyama. I've used him a couple of times in my silver SPL sides. Used to play for Celtic, but now has been transferred to Southampton. Unfortunately, he had an upgrade by EA during the season while it was going on, so I don't think they will keep him to the 74. And yes, I've actually turned him into a discard gold, and unfortunately that is what it's looking at. 76 overall is what I've awarded him. I tried to find some clips on the internet and look into his performance and his overall season. Unfortunately, I couldn't find that many, so hopefully I've done him proud. I've kept his pace the same and his dribbling. He's very, very stocky in real life. I think he stands at height at 6'3", absolute tank, so he's not that great on the ball. I mean, I think he bagged himself a couple of goals, but I didn't want to increase that. His defence, he's more or less a holding midfielder, so I decided to increase that by the 1 and keep his heading the same. Increased his passing by the 1 as well. I think overall he's going to be a solid player, but again, he's going to be discard value and not many people are going to want him. So moving over to the left mid position, we've actually got Schürrle. I think that's how you pronounce it. Used to play for Bayer Leverkusen, but now has been transferred to Chelsea. A very nice signing indeed. 82 overall, I've awarded him on his card stat. And I tell you what, lads, he had a fantastic season. He scored himself a couple of goals. Really nice player. I've watched him a couple of times. I've got so many clips of him, and he's posted all around the internet. He's going to be one for the future to actually watch. Lightning quick in real life, so I've given him a +1 on the pace. His dribbling, I've decided to keep the same because I didn't want to increase it too much, because then he would become like an 84 overall, and it's just, I don't think they will do that. 82 seems a bit more realistic. His shot, I've decided to increase by the 2 to the 83. He actually scored some really nice goals that I saw, so definitely he will be upgraded maybe into the 84. His passing, he's a very nice passer and crosser of the ball, and being in that left mid position, surprised that he actually got himself so many goals, so definitely one to watch, lads, and yeah, he's one for the future. So moving over to the right striker position, we've actually got Aruna Kone. He used to play for Wigan. Unfortunately, they've been relegated, so he's now been transferred to Everton. A pretty nice signing. I've actually increased his overall stat to the 2, so he's now an 80 overall. I think he played a pivotal role in the Wigan side. He plays sort of a lone striker, and he's lightning quick in real life. I've seen him a couple of times and on Match of the Day, so I think he deserves a +1 increase on his pace. His dribbling, again, he's very much of a hold-up sort of player, so that's a +1 increase on the dribbling. His shot, I think he bagged himself 11 goals, and that's pretty nice because Wigan on the best side, so the service wasn't great, and getting himself 11 goals is a real achievement. So yeah, I've increased that to the 77 on the shot. His defence, I've decided to keep the same. His passing, I've seen him link up a couple of times, so I decided to increase that by the 1. They may even up it to 60 or so. Definitely they're going to do something with the passing. His heading, I've decided to actually keep the same. I mean, may even increase it by the 77, but didn't want to go too crazy with that. So yeah, a really good signing for Everton, and I think he's going to become a really good player. So moving over to the last position, which is the left striker, and yes, we've got a return for Nicolas Anelka. He's back to the Premier League, was playing for Shanghai with Didier Drogba on some ridiculous wage, but yeah, he's making a return to West Brom. Be nice to see him back in the Premier League. Hopefully he hasn't lost all his abilities. Very hard to base what kind of a stat he will have on FIFA 14 due to the fact that he didn't have a FIFA 13 Ultimate Team card, but I think I've done a pretty good job actually. I've awarded him an 80 overall. Pretty good player still. Obviously he's getting old, so he's lost his pace. Decided to actually downgrade that to to the 72. He's got 76 dribbling, 78 shot, 42 defence, 67 passing and 69 heading. Really looking forward to actually seeing him in the Premier League again. I don't think EA will increase those stats. I think they're very realistic and I can't see them downgrading him, but if they did actually make him a silver 74, that would be incredible. So really looking forward to seeing him back. But guys, they are the end of my FIFA 14 player rating transferred predictions. Let me know in the comment section below what you would give him, or let me know your thoughts on the ones that I've actually given. So yep, I've been your boy 31020p. If you can like the video and show your support, and if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. Take it easy, lads. Love ya. Peace.